Drifting Fishing Gear. Jim here, out here in Lake Moultrie today. Gonna anchor up for a while, see if we can get a big one. Got just a few hours to fish. I'm gonna see if I can try to land a fish in about 3 hours. So we'll stay tuned. Let's see if we can get it done. Okay, we're anchored up. We got anchor out the front going that way. And we got one out the back going that way. And here's the tree line I was telling you about. The wind's coming from, I think the west is coming across this way. So you can get behind this tree line back here on the back side of the hatchery. That's where I'm at. You can get behind these trees a lot of time. Really still too rough out there to drift. I mean, it's really bad. I can see white caps from here. But you can get here sometimes and you can anchor down. And the good thing about today, the wind is kind of coming from that direction. So it might send some fish this way. Sometimes they'll follow those waves or the current. So we're gonna cast some chicken out, cast them right across the back, sit here a little while. If we don't get something, let's say within an hour, we'll move over against the rock wall, because I've caught fish over there too. So we'll move around a little bit, up and down through this way. It's about 8 foot, you know, so we could give it a try, see what happens. So I'm gonna use my same drift fishing rig, not gonna change it up really. Gonna go ahead and cast this one out into the open. There's the chicken. Pieces about, you know, palm size. That's what I usually do. Send them out. Now when I anchor fish, and I want somebody to comment how they do it. Normally I'll put the reel back in this 45 position. You know, I just had them low before and it just seemed like the hookups weren't as good. What do y'all think about that? It being the fall, catfish are kind of shallow right now, so since the wind was blowing, this is an opportunity to anchor up shallow like this, because I love to drift fish. Dead of winter, I've never caught anything anchored up shallow like this. We're about 8 foot deep. I just haven't. I've done it. I've come out on the lake before and it'd be really windy like this and, you know, not do nothing. Tried it several times in a row. And flew the chicken off that one. Chicken flew coop. Casted it right off. You don't have to worry about that when you drift fishing, you just drop it. So let me get another piece of bait for that one. We could take this last one and put him up shallow up here by the bank. Backlash almost cast it out of it. Forgot to adjust it. A lot of times I'll set these spools, you know, kind of loose when I'm drifting, just so the line comes out quicker. And then I go to bank up and I'll forget to, or anchor up and I'll forget to adjust it back. Get that one out. And I think I'm going to set the clickers. I mean, I did that camping trip, and boy, when that fish ripped that drag, it was just so exciting. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna set the clickers on all of them. These are Abu Garcia C3s, Catfish Special. It's basically a Abu 7000. Tighten lines up a little. Well, the thing is, this way you got to basically you got to set the hook. When you pick it up, you got to give just a little tug, because he's going to be free running with it. Go ahead and disengage the spools. Let's sit back and relax. And I was looking for right there. Barely get it at the rod holder. I had the clickers on earlier, and I missed 2 fish with the clickers, so I turned the clickers off. I think because it's just so shallow right here. But he pulled some drag, he ripped up some drag. He tried to keep this line in real quick, keep going all over the place. Jeez, he pulled some line out. That was crazy. He's really, really shallow. Let me try to get this way. That was crazy. I don't know how big he is. That drag, it's not really loose. I don't keep them super tight. Usually when I'm drifting, I'll keep them a little loose. So that was insane. Sitting in this little anchor up spot, I was telling you about. I missed a lot of footage. My camera I thought was on and it was off, but my other camera should have some of the footage. But we still got him hooked up right here. He pulled some drag. I thought for sure that camera was on. Make sure my battery life's still good. Yep, he's not ready. He ain't done yet. He looks like a big boy. Looks like a pretty good fish here. I keep grabbing that net, but he ain't done yet. He's pulling more drag. Ooh. He ain't done yet. He's getting wrapped up on the line. I don't like that. Makes me nervous when they start bucking and flipping like that. Let me try to get him in this net. Okay, we got him in the net. He's getting a little nervous there. He kept coming up and kicking that hooker, trying to kick that hook around. He's still trying to go. Oh, he's heavy too. It's a good fish right there. It's a real good fish. Anchored up 4 feet. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, 4 foot deep. I've been anchored up about an hour. And it's crazy. Sometimes you don't get to go where you want to go, but sometimes that points you in the right direction. This happened to me several times. That's a good looking fish. Boy, that is a good looking catfish right there. That's what I come out here for right here. Let's get a good measurement on him and we get to put him back. Make sure my camera lens is de-slimed. He's about 42 inches. That's good. I've been stuck on that 38-inch fish mark for the longest, but this is a big chunky boy right here. Real chunky. Let's get him back in. Thanks, buddy. Nice. This was only supposed to be about a 3-hour trip, and I got about an hour left. You know, I was gonna, if I didn't get any bites in about an hour, I was gonna go over to the wall. I decided just to stick here. I was out of the wind, nice warm little spot. Took my jacket off, and it paid off. So we're gonna stay out here a little bit longer, a couple more hours. Maybe we'll get another big one. We're gonna call it for this episode of Fishing in Gear. My plan was a quick 3-hour trip, and sometimes those quick trips pay off. I live close to the hatchery, so I ran out here, figured I could anchor up even though it was windy, and it paid off. Sometimes it don't pay off. It's kind of like 1 trip in 4 that actually happens on those quick trips. So it was worth it today. Keep trying, keep fishing. Until the next episode, we out.